Hello. All right, this is Share Newsletter, and this is the video edition. It's episode 9. Episode 9. We normally have a video edition and a detailed article. So check the description for link to the detailed article. And if you have not joined, if you haven't subscribed to the newsletter, subscribe now by also looking at the subscribe link. It's also provided in the description. All right, so today our focus is on your words and how effective they make your leadership. Your words and how effective they make your leadership. So I'm speaking on the subject, enrich your words to shape your team. 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 That's what we are talking about today. That was the caption for the old edition. The old edition was stop struggling and start succeeding. But enrich your words to shape your team. Enrich your words to shape your team. That's what I want to focus on briefly today. And in the article, and what are those 4 elements? Let me start by making it clear that leaders that are effective are usually intentional about the use of their words. Believe it or not, the performance of your team, the state of your team, reflects the quality of your words. It reflects the words that you speak to them. Your words shape your team. Your words shape individual members of your team. All right. You lead by your words, and your words have an effect on your team. All right. And therefore, when you observe your team's performance and it's lackluster, or you are not happy with the results you are getting, then you should look in the mirror. All right. The problem may not be with the team. The problem is seldom with the team. The problem is usually with the person in the mirror. And what is it about the person in the mirror that is the problem? It's the words that the leader speaks. The truth is, your team will not perform better than the quality of the words you are speaking to them. Your team will not deliver results better than the quality of your communication with your team. It's that simple. You determine the performance of your team, not the team itself, not the team members. And for the reason that your words shape your team. I'll give you something to support that. And it's the fact that in John 15 and verse 3, Jesus made a very profound statement. It said, "But you are clean by the words that I have spoken to you." All right, to say you are clean means that your shortcomings have been addressed, means that your weaknesses have been addressed. It means that the things that, excuse me, please. It means that, look, the issues that you're having, Whatever is making you unable to live up to expectation has been addressed. What is it that addressed them? He said, "You are clean by the words I have spoken to you," meaning that my words have done a job of repairing you, of helping you to overcome your shortcomings. It's based on my words, not on any other thing, based on my words. All right? That should teach you, is a secret. Your words are that powerful. Your words are that powerful. Now, how do you make use of those words? All right? Because how does your word clean your team members? I'll give you four. I identified in the article four key ways that you use your words to, as it were, shape your people. Number one is that through your words, you teach principles. You teach principles. Through your words, you enforce discipline. All through your words. Through your words, you effect correction. And through your words, you instruct on the right way of doing things. So a leader leads through his or her words by the by teaching principles, by enforcing discipline, by effecting correction, and by instruction. That's how you lead. Four ways to use your word to clean your people. Support for that you would find in 2 Timothy 3, verses 16 to 17. All right. And then let me talk about the fact that you are known by your words. Even you are known by your words. You know what John 1 and verse 1 says? In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The Word was God. The Word was God. Is not only God who is defined by his word. You also are defined by your word. We want to know who you are. We will look at your words. If we examine your words closely, we know who you are. Your words reveal who you are. Your words reveal who you are. It said, by your words, you would be justified. By your words, you would be condemned. We want to know who you are. We examine your words. So if your words, all right, therefore are not quality words, they will not deliver quality impact on your people. They won't deliver quality impact on your people. When a leader's words, I said in the write-up, in the article itself, please go through it. When a leader's words are unable to shape the people who follow, they are weak. And that's because the leader also is weak in certain areas. That's because the leader is also weak in certain areas. So a leader needs to do a lot of work, all right, on himself, all right, needs to learn a great deal. And as you do that, as you load your hearts with quality knowledge, especially about leadership, your words will convey the quality of what is contained in your heart. After all, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. You, whatever you say, the quality of your words, the quality of the content of your words is a reflection of the quality of what's in your heart. And what's in your heart determines who you are. Who you are is what is contained in your heart. All right. If you lack character, it is because of what the quality of what is contained in your heart. So in order for your words to be effective, in order for your words to do the kind of job that the words of Jesus as a leader did in the lives of those who followed him as his disciples, you need to upgrade the quality of your words. How do you upgrade the quality of your words? I'll tell you two things that your words must contain. One is grace. And grace, simply answers the question, what shall I do? All right. The second is truth. Truth answered the question, what is right? Your words must convey those two. It must show people what they need to do to accomplish specific things that you want them to as a leader, and it must show them the right way, all right, of doing things. You wonder, why do we talk about truth? Because there are many ways, as they say, to skin a cat. But not all ways to skin a cat are acceptable. There are many ways to get rich, but there are ways through which you don't want to get rich. There are illegal ways, there are illegitimate ways. Not, but you can be rich all the same. All right? It says, whoever makes haste to get rich will not be innocent. That is, you are not going to go through the right way to get it. Okay? You can therefore be teaching your people the wrong way to achieve a goal. That's why it is grace and truth. We're told Jesus, that word, he was full of what? Grace and truth. Grace and truth. John 1 and verse 14. Full of grace and truth. Full of grace and truth. Yet he was the word. He was the word. That's what your word needs to contain. Do your words show your people how to do things? That's why, for example, you have to teach principles, because principles tell you how to do things. That's why you have to tell your people, use your word to correct your people, because correction shows them how to do things. That's why you give instructions. All right. This is how you want this to do this and do this, because you know what the answer would be. All right. But even then, he said instructions in righteousness. That is, it's important that you teach people how to do the right thing, the correct thing. All right. That's why in the parable of the talents, when the master was saluting those fellows who were able to make good use of what they were, what was put in their hands, he said, well done, thou good and faithful servant. You see, good, it talks about moral excellence there. It talks about uprightness there. It talks about integrity there. He wasn't expecting that, all right, to adopt contrary ways of multiplying the talents he gave them. So that's what it is. That's what using your words to shape your team entails. Again, I commend that edition to you in detail. Check the link and go through it and commit to applying it, and you will see the results show in your team. You want to turn around the performance of your team. You want to be an effective leader indeed. It all has to do with your words and how effective or how skillful you are in the use of your words. Those are secrets revealed to you today. Go ahead and do leadership right. And share with others. The Share newsletter is about leading by sharing. Leading by sharing. That's what leaders do. They share who they are with their people. And through that, their people develop like they are. All right? So I'll see you for the next edition. Be on the lookout. But of course, when you subscribe, you can be sure to get notice when every edition comes through. God bless you, and bye-bye.